Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Marco DC is excited to perform today. Now, guys, I won't have time to perform today. I'm not going to be able to perform today, as far as I know. I do want to say thank you for all being there for me through this hard time. Yes, it's very difficult for me to deal with my dad's passing, but I mean, I know he would have wanted me to be a performer. I know he would have wanted me to do well. Even when I was young, he had always tried to encourage me to perform, but I never wanted to perform until now. I mean, I was kind of like a very shy kid, so um, I never really thought I would be a performer. Actually, I never, I never even considered it. I used to live in Toronto, I would definitely get a house there again. But and a house here once I'm famous, of course, not now. I never had thought I would be famous. I really didn't think I'd be famous. Oh, I'm sorry. I never. What was I going to say? I never really thought. No, that's not what I meant. I never really thought I'd be a performer. I never thought of it. I never. For some reason, I just thought. I even though my dad performed, I didn't know the details, right? Like my dad was a performer. He performed in major crowds, but to me, it wasn't something I mean, I saw him perform, but it wasn't like I put two and two together. I know he performed for large stadiums and different things, but I didn't put two and two together. I wasn't like, oh, I'm going to be destined for this or this is my future. It really took a long time for me to have that click into my mind that this is what I was going to pursue, this is what I was going to do. So, as far as it goes, I mean, I didn't think I was going to pursue anything like this. I never thought I'd have the opportunity, and I did try a little bit here and there. And as soon as I didn't make it, I thought, well, there's no way I'm going to make it. And of course, didn't think YouTube was going to be out or anything like that. But because YouTube was out and everything, and I had the opportunity to start performing and do what I love, and it only became a thought that I'd be famous or that I'd do this seriously or that I'd try it or that I'd have an opportunity to be a performer. As soon as I started performing on YouTube, and I didn't, obviously, people don't think they're going to be famous usually, but I mean, for me, I feel like it's destined for me. I don't know why, I just always have. Look, we went recently when I started performing on YouTube. Knowing that YouTube is based on views and knowing that YouTube is based um, on people watching because they like something, knowing that YouTube is based on picking your favorite performer based on how they perform, and knowing how good I am. I mean, knowing that I do really put a good effort in, and that I'm really good. My dad was always very, very good looking. Like every time I was out with him and his friends, like just, I mean, I was very young. I would always be like, why does my dad look like this and his friend looks like that, And not that I was trying to be rude, but I was young. I didn't know any better. I didn't say it, I never would say something like that, but I was like, my dad looks like, he's very healthy, he's very strong, and then his friend, my dad always had friends that were very adorable, very cute, and they were not bodybuilder types or anything like that. I mean, that I saw. I mean, I don't know if he had bodybuilders as friends, but most of his friends were kind of like they were very friendly, very nice guys. He was always friends with very friendly, nice guys. So they were just friendly, nice guys. They didn't have like a glam look or not like glam, a jock glam look kind of thing or anything like that. So they were plain, they were ordinary, and I was always like, my dad looks like this, and that and it was kind of nice to know that I was gonna look like that. But at the time, I was a young kid. I wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna be like my dad, I'm gonna be performing for huge stadiums. I didn't think that way until recently when I decided I was gonna pursue this and have a YouTube channel. And the fact that having a YouTube channel is even there is just fate that my dad would have wanted me to do this. He was when I was young, he wanted me to perform the accordion. Um, he wanted me to play the accordion, and obviously he wanted me to be a performer, and so he put an accordion on me when I was very young, and I was like, I don't like this, I don't want to do this, and then and then I just kind of not did it, and then I didn't do performing for a long. I was a late bloomer. Like I had only pursued performing when YouTube came on, and years after YouTube came on, because people were already on YouTube, and people had suggested to me you should perform on YouTube, and I was thinking like, what's YouTube, you know? And um, it's kind of like, well, um, this is what my dad would have wanted. He would have wanted me to perform. And before he passed, he did say to me he performed lots of shows, and I believe him. Like, he had lots of videotapes, he had lots of things where he performed a lot. So, I mean, for me, it was really kind of something that I never thought I'd pursue. But now that I have this channel and I have my dad's legacy behind me, it's really nice to know that you can be a performer with YouTube and you can do the things you want and you can strive for more and all that. So yes, so my dad was, a really, my dad was a really happy person and he would have wanted this for me. So, and he never was famous for me. He was famous pretty much because people all over the place wanted to watch him perform, but he never got paid like a famous person because they never paid him for anything that he did. He always got like ripped off when he performed. And YouTube isn't like that. They pay you. So I mean, and if I perform, I would make sure I got paid before I performed. It's different now with people setting boundaries and different things and having unions to protect you and all that. So it's different now. So I'm very happy that I will have that opportunity. I really wanted him to be around when I got famous and then get him famous because he has two videos on YouTube. Under 84 years young, he's got a video there. He's got another video. He looks amazing, and he's performing when he's 84, and it was the cutest thing ever. So if you do know my dad and you want to see those videos, search 84 years young on YouTube. And you might, I'm not sure if it's going to pop up. Let me just search for it now. Let me just see if it pops up. Give me 1 second. I don't want to give his name, but if you know my dad's name, because you know me, or you know of me kind of thing, or you know me, then you might know my dad. Give me 1 second here. Then you're going to know his name anyway. A lot of people know him and they know me through him, or they know who he is based on me. So 1 second here. Or I mean, they know me or they know him and they know that I'm his son, so they might know that. But give me 1 second here. I'm gonna go on YouTube here. YouTube, okay. I'm sure a lot of people use that caption 84 years young, but let me just see. Yeah, my dad's there, yeah. And it says Pawn Life and 84 years young. So yeah, it's not, I mean, he looked younger than this. Like, I don't know why they put this video up. He kind of looked like he was old in the video. But, yeah, here, I'll play it as a tribute to him. He's adorable, right? Look at that, wait. Let me see. Not cute, but he looked, I mean, he had nice hair. He had a really good head of hair. I hated when he performed in a hat because he always had, and he wasn't. He usually he dresses differently, and he's not wearing a mask underneath. But it's cute, right? I mean, and he's 84 there, and his mouth doesn't usually look like that. But anyway, he did look a lot younger at 84. Like there were days where he looked like he was 50, and he does look young there. But it's not the best video I've ever seen him in as an when he performed when he was older. He did have a young look though in that video. It was cute. He does look young, and that's why they put 84 years young. But he always looked so good, like when he was young. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I'm really pleased to be able to perform and do what he would have wanted me to, and I think he would have been. I know he was very proud of me. He was very nice to me. He was always very good to me, so very grateful. Anyway, thank you guys. Bye.